back to Storytime and More with me, Mrs. Bailey. Today we are going to continue our AlphaTales journey, and we are going to be exploring the letter T, shown here on our board. Last week we worked on R and S. Today we're going to do T. So before we begin, go ahead and get something to write with, something to write on. As always, I'm going to have my whiteboard and my whiteboard marker. And while you're getting that, I'm just going to let the parents know that we started this journey, I think it was back when the pandemic began. We were out of school. I had started this series as a way to connect with my students and their families to still continue to read to them. So this was because of them. Like, I've been enjoying these books. I got them from Amazon, actually. There's a whole box of books from A to Z. And it also gives you like a teacher guide for extended activities if you want to do that with your children as well. So I also want to show you this that I made for my students. These are simply just pipe cleaners that I hot glued on boards. I got the pipe cleaners from the Dollar Tree. I got the wood boards from Michael's, and then I put a dab of glue at the bottom so that students would know that this is the bottom of the letter. And my students, they would trace it with their fingers. They would put a piece of paper over it and trace it that way. So this is a really good sensory tool to help students write their letters. And I only did uppercase letters, but if you wanted to, you could do lowercase too. But I just did uppercase letters for these. So if you have something to write on and something to write with, let's go ahead and get started with our letter T. So I'll show you this again. We know that letters are made of sticks and curves. So we have one stick here and one stick here. This should be fairly easy. So I'm gonna start at the top. I make a stick across, and then I go in the middle, and I make a stick down. And this is my uppercase T. The lowercase t also has two sticks, but they look a little different than the uppercase t. I go ahead and I put a stick down and then just make a stick across. It's a little crooked, but this is the uppercase and the lowercase t. Can you think of any words that begin with that sound? What about tiger? Or, what about tongue? Like in your mouth? Tongue? What about, Tuesday? Tuesday. All of those began with the T sound. And in today's story, we are going to be reading about Tilly Turtle. It says, when Tilly Turtle came to tea. Tilly Turtle came to tea. While I'm reading, see if you can point out all of those words that begin with that sound. And as always at the end, I'm gonna need your help to figure out which picture we're gonna put on this letter. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with When Tilly Turtle Came to Tea. It was written by Carol Pugliano Martin. She's the author. She wrote the words. And the illustrator was Rusty Fletcher. He drew all of these pictures in here. When Tilly Turtle Came to Tea. Here we go. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, she took a taxi to the tree where the party was to be when Tilly Turtle came to tea. There are so many sounds in there. Let's see, we have Tilly Turtle and tea, taxi, and you can see taxi written above the actual taxi, to the tree. Here's a tree, that's another sound. And the party was to be when Tilly Turtle came to tea. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, she arrived on time at 3. Looking pretty as could be when Tilly Turtle came to tea. And it looks like the tiger says, "I like your hat." And Tilly Turtle says, "Thank you." Those are the speech bubbles. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, there were tiny teacups set for 3. And toast and tarts beneath the tree when Tilly Turtle came to tea. There's a lot in there too. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, her friends Tiger and Toad and she told tall tales and laughed with glee when Tilly Turtle came to tea. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, she laughed so hard she could not see and tipped the table with her knee when Tilly Turtle came to tea. Oh, it sounds like they are having a really good time. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, the teacups tumbled. Oh dear me, what a terrible sight to see when Tilly Turtle came to tea. When Tilly Turtle came to tea, she told her friends, "Please pardon me for the topsy-turvy mess you see when Tilly Turtle came to tea." When Tilly Turtle came to tea, she said, "If you will both agree, please put the tablecloth on me." When Tilly Turtle came to tea. Is she gonna be like the table now? When Tilly Turtle came to tea, she saved the party cheerfully. She turned into a table, see? When Tilly Turtle came to tea. We made a prediction whether she was going to be the table, and she actually became the table at their tea party. How many things can you find that begin with the letter T or the sound T? Let's see, I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to look at the picture. Think about what are some things that you see. Let's see. There's Tilly Turtle and there's the taxi. And remember, it had the word taxi written on the top of it. We have a toad and a tiger. And here's the tree. Can you see anything else? I know I see teacups. There's a teacup right there. In Tilly Turtle's hand. So now it's time for our cheer. After every story, we always have a cheer to sum up what we've learned, to learn a couple more words that begin with that same sound. So let's go ahead and do the T cheer together. I'll show you the words first, and then we're gonna do it together. It says, T cheer. T is for turtle, tiger, and toad. T is for taxi driving down the road. T is for table and telephone booth. T is for teacup, tickle, and tooth. Hooray for T! Big and small, the most totally terrific letter of awe. And there is the T cheer again with Tilly Turtle. All right, so now we talked about the letter T. We know what sound it makes. It says t, t. We know what it looks like. Now let's see. What picture should we add for this letter T here? I'll show you what I have. I have a violin. What do you think about violin? No, our lips didn't go t, t, when we said violin. What about this one? This is a yo-yo. Let's see. Our lips didn't say t, t, when we said yo-yo. So this couldn't be it. What about this one? What is this? A tiger. Tiger. And in our story, Tilly Turtle had a friend that was a tiger. Do you think this one should go for our letter T? You are exactly right. Let's go ahead and stick this. There we are. We've completed yet another row of letters, and we only have one more row of AlphaTales left. So we figured out the turtle belongs here. And so don't forget to come back next time when we talk about this letter U. We're going to be learning all about the letter U, reading a book, figuring out what picture will we put for our letter U. So don't forget to come back next time. Bye.